Hello and welcome. You're watching the news. I'm Gargi Rawat. Coming up ahead, highlights from the NDTV's First Defence Summit. Also, the Prime Minister addressed a mega rally in Srinagar today where he hit out at dynastic politics. Rahul Gandhi's employment pitch ahead of elections. All that and more coming up ahead. First, the headlines. At NDTV's Defence Summit, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh says a healthy democracy needs a strong opposition, but the current opposition is responsible for its plight. Says the BJP will cross 370 in the polls. In his first massive rally in Srinagar since the scrapping of Article 370, Prime Minister Modi says people are experiencing true freedom now. Says dynastic political parties deprive people in the state. Despite BJD and BJP being prime opponents in Odisha for some time now, indications that the BJD is going to return to the NDA fold. Naveen Patnaik holds a meeting with party leaders. Mamata Banerjee's march promising women's rights ahead of International Women's Day, and in an admission on Sandesh Khali says we don't always know if injustice is happening but take action when we do. Also hits out at BJP, says what about Hathras and Brij Bhushan? Addressing a rally in Rajasthan, Rahul Gandhi says the Congress promises the right to employment as well as apprenticeship for youths if they come to power. This in the latest in a series of assurances. And a painter who lost his hands in a train accident has got them back thanks to a woman donor and doctors at the Gangaram Hospital who conducted the bilateral hand transplant. Our top story now in defence. Minister Rajnath Singh, speaking at NDTV's First Defence Summit, underlined India's readiness for war in the face of multiple challenges along the country's border. On the issue of the upcoming elections, he said the BJP will get over 370 seats, which is something the Prime Minister too has said, and also blamed the opposition for their own plight, saying a healthy democracy needs a strong opposition.
रक्षा मंत्री के नाते बड़ा जरूरी है कि आपका निशाना अचूक बैठना चाहिए। तो मैं 4 नंबर आपके सामने रखता हूं, उसमें से एक चुनिएगा आप। 273, 304, 370 या 400।
एनडीए 400 पार।
एनडीए 400 पार में थोड़ा ये पता करना है हमको।
बीजेपी 370 पार।
बीजेपी 370 पार। 273 और 370 में फर्क क्या है?
370 को तो अच्छी तरह समझते होंगे आप। 370 पार कर गए।
एक्चुअली ऑन अ सीरियस नोट, हम लोग बहुत हिसाब लगाते हैं चुनाव के पहले और गलत भी होते हैं अपने अनुमानों को लेकर के कि बीजेपी हमेशा हम लोग अंडर एस्टिमेट करते हैं और उस एक्सपेक्टेशन को एक्सीड करती है। तो इसका गणित हम समझना चाहते हैं क्योंकि एक नैरेटिव ये है कि बंगाल, महाराष्ट्र, दक्षिण और बिहार ये कठिन डगर है आप लोगों के लिए।
बिल्कुल कठिन नहीं है। आपने देखा होगा कि 2014 के पहले हमारी स्थिति वेस्ट बंगाल में कैसी रहती थी। एक भी सीट हमको नहीं मिलती थी। 5 वर्ष के बाद 2019 में जब चुनाव हुआ, हमको 18 to 19 सीटों पर विजय हासिल हुई पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में। और इस बार देखिएगा, इस पॉसिबिलिटी को भी रूल आउट नहीं किया जा सकता कि वेस्ट बंगाल में भारतीय जनता पार्टी इन बिटवीन 25 to 30 होगी। और सभी जगह इवन सदर्न स्टेट में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी और हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर की लीडरशिप को लेकर एक लोगों का विश्वास, एक भरोसा बढ़ा है। हाँ, और आप देखते होंगे कि किस तरीके से कॉमन मासेस का रिस्पांस इस समय हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर को मिल रहा है। प्राइम मिनिस्टर की बात छोड़िए, हम लोग जाते हैं तो रिस्पांस जो देखते हैं उससे हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल हाई होता है कि हम जो टारगेट हम लोगों ने तय किया है उस टारगेट को अचीव करना ये हमारे लिए कठिन नहीं है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hailed the new Jammu and Kashmir as he addressed his first mega rally in Srinagar since the scrapping of Article 370. Unveiling development projects worth several thousands of crores, the Prime Minister also declared that Jammu and Kashmir is now breathing freely and developing at a rapid pace. He also hit out at dynastic political parties that kept the people back.
आपकी इतनी बड़ी तादाद में आना, आपके इस प्यार से मैं जितना खुश हूं उतना ही कृतज्ञ भी हूं। मोदी प्यार के इस कर्ज को चुकाने में कोई कोर कसर नहीं छोड़ेगा।
The Prime Minister's first visit to the Kashmir Valley since the scrapping of Article 370, and it turned out to be the biggest political rally after August 2019. The Prime Minister said Article 370 was only benefiting some dynasties and only now Jammu and Kashmir is seeing true freedom.
दशकों तक सियासी फायदे के लिए कांग्रेस और उसके साथियों ने 370 के नाम पर जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को गुमराह किया, देश को गुमराह किया। आज हर वर्ग को उनके अधिकार लौटाए जा रहे हैं। ये वो नया जम्मू कश्मीर है जिसका इंतजार हम सभी को कई दशकों से था। बंदिशों से ये आजादी आर्टिकल 370 हटने के बाद आई है।
Reaching out to the locals, the Prime Minister pointed out that the lotus, a quintessential part of Kashmiri cuisine, was also the BJP's election symbol. But it is the BJP's decision to grant scheduled tribe status to the Pahari community that's helping the party make inroads in Kashmir and Muslim majority areas of Jammu.
तमाम पहाड़ियों ने ये अहद किया है कि हम तमाम के तमाम पहाड़ी बीजेपी को वोट सपोर्ट करेंगे।
तो क्या वजह आपको ये जो रिजर्वेशन?
हाँ, यस जो बीजेपी ने हमें रिजर्वेशन दी, एसटी स्टेटस दिया।
It was the biggest political rally in Kashmir Valley since the scrapping of Article 370, and Prime Minister was clearly impressed by the large crowd here at Bakshi Stadium, even as opposition alleged that thousands of government employees were forced to attend the rally. While PM's rally was aimed at gaining foothold of BJP in Kashmir, it's now clear that party is making abrogation of Article 370 central to its election agenda at national level. In Srinagar with cameraman Amir, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.
A meeting of old friends could be on the cards in Odisha ahead of the Lok Sabha polls, as there is speculation that talks of an alliance between the BJP and BJD are underway, but a final decision hasn't been announced yet. Naveen Patnaik held a meeting with party leaders.
The ruling Biju Janata Dal in Orissa, led by Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, could be back in the NDA fold soon. The BJD was in the NDA earlier, and leaders of both parties have hinted at a fresh start.
To take the state to very high level, Biju Janata has been working hard, and for the interest of party, for the interest of state, Biju Janata Dal will take decision.
The Biju Janata Dal left the BJP-led NDA in 2009 after an 11-year political partnership due to failed seat-sharing talks. But Naveen Patnaik has maintained cordial relations with the centre and has always ensured that Odisha has cooperation from the union government for key projects. Reports of restarting the alliance emerged on Wednesday as BJD Chief and Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik held meetings with senior party leaders in Bhubaneswar, as simultaneous meetings were held in New Delhi on the BJP side. However, issues over several key seats still remain to be sorted.
The BJD has often helped the BJP when it comes to passing bills in the Rajya Sabha, but it has strongly held the position that it is equidistant from the BJP and the Congress. However, that position is set to change with the BJD's expected return to the NDA. With camera person GD Shankar, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
Now, a day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi fired barbs at the Trinamool Congress over the raging Sandesh Khali issue, today West Bengal Chief Minister led a rally of women supporters in Kolkata. Incidentally, some women from Sandesh Khali also took part in this march. The theme was Women's Rights, Our Commitment, coming ahead of International Women's Day. Now, in a seeming admission on Sandesh Khali, the Chief Minister said, "We don't always know if injustice happens, but we do take action when it does." She also hit out at the BJP over the Hathras rape case and BJP MP Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who's been accused of rape by several wrestlers.
যদি কোনো কিছু অন্যায় হয়ে থাকে সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আমাদের নলেজে আসলে আমরা সেটা অ্যাকশন নিই এবং আমি তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস কর্মীদের গ্রেপ্তার করতে আমি কখনো কার্পণ্য বোধ করি না। জিজ্ঞেস করুন, হাতরাস যখন চলছিল আপনারা কোথায় ছিলেন? हर तरफ पिट्टू बाबू को गुस्सा क्यों होता है बंगाल का ऊपर में, बंगाल का बेटी का ऊपर में? नारी सम्मान का बात करते हैं आप लोगों ने अपना महिलाদের সম্মানের কথা বলেন। সাক্ষী জয়জয়ন্ত কুমার একজন বক্সার, আপনার পার্টির এমপি, তাকে নির্যাতন করার পরেও তাকে বক্সিং বোর্ডের চেয়ারম্যান করে দিলেন। লজ্জা করে না তারা মহিলা সম্মানের কথা বলেন?
Now, the key Congress election meeting is taking place in the national capital right now. Several top leaders are attending this meeting, and the Telangana Congress candidates list is expected to be decided soon. The Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy is there at the meeting, and 9 names, according to sources, 9 names are likely to be finalized during this meeting. Revanth Reddy has said the Congress to get 14 out of 17 seats in Telangana. The Congress promised right to employment as well as apprenticeship for youths in a series of assurances made by leader Rahul Gandhi during a rally in Rajasthan's Banswara. If the party is voted to power in the Lok Sabha elections, 30 lakh vacant government posts will be filled and a law will be enacted to curb government recruitment examination question paper leaks, he said, addressing this gathering during the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. The former Congress chief also promised a legal guarantee of on minimum support price for crops to farmers, social security for gig workers, and a 5,000 crore fund for startups.
आज मैं आपको यह बताना चाहता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान के युवाओं के लिए, आदिवासी युवाओं के लिए, पिछड़े वर्ग, दलित, गरीब, जनरल कास्ट के युवाओं के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी क्या करने जा रही है। सबसे पहला कदम हमने गिनती की है, हिंदुस्तान में 30 लाख सरकारी वैकेंसीज हैं। सरकार में आने के एकदम बाद हमारा पहला काम होगा कि 90% को 30 लाख सरकारी नौकरियां हम दे देंगे।
News now from Puducherry, where a 9-year-old child's rape and murder has sparked massive protest. The girl had gone missing on Saturday, and on Tuesday her body was discovered in a drain, tied and bundled in a bag. Now 2 men have been arrested, her neighbours including a 19-year-old.
Anger in Puducherry as hundreds of people joined the final journey of a 9-year-old girl murdered after sexual assault. She went missing on Saturday. On Tuesday, her body was found in a drain, tied and bundled in a bag. Police have arrested 2 men, her neighbors, including a 19-year-old.
The police could not trace the girl for 4 days. They booked the alleged perpetrators under the POCSO Act, besides invoking the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act. They say the men were drunk when they committed the crime. The Puducherry government has given a relief of 20 lakh rupees to the girl's family.
After outrage and widespread protests, the state government has constituted a special investigation team and has assured speedy trial.
இந்த ஸ்பெஷல் இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் டீம் மிக விரைவாக அதே மாதிரி நம்ம லீகல் சிஸ்டத்தில் இந்த நான் ஏற்கனவே சொன்ன மாதிரி விரைவு நீதிமன்றத்தில் இந்த கேஸை மிக விரைவாக விசாரணை செய்து குற்றவாளிகள் முழுமையாக நிரூபிக்கப்பட்டு உச்சபட்ச தண்டனை பெற்றுத்தர வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் நமது குறிக்கோளாக இருக்கிறது.
With elections round the corner, the opposition, the India Bloc and the AIADMK have called for a Bandh tomorrow. With Palaniswamy in Puducherry, in Chennai, with Suresh, Sam Daniel, 5 TV.
News from the US now, and with the US President Joe Biden and Donald Trump in for a rematch that's seeming most likely in the presidential elections later this year. But with opinion polls showing more support for Trump over Biden, his return could throw geopolitics into disarray.
After 16 states in the US went to the ballots on Super Tuesday, it seems US President Joe Biden and Donald Trump are in for a rematch in the race to the White House. Opinion polls show Biden is struggling, with a new opinion poll by the New York Times showing he is unable to quell doubts about his leadership, trailing with 43% support to Trump's 48%. But could Trump's return to the White House potentially throw geopolitics in disarray? It would certainly lead to sweeping shifts in US's foreign policy. From attacking any attempts to pass foreign aid packages in the Senate, to threatening to ditch the NATO, a crucial security alliance against Russia, if allies don't pay up.
I came in, I made a speech, and I said, you got to pay up. They asked me that question. One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? I said, you didn't pay? You're delinquent? He said, yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You got to pay.
By a loud cheer.
Yet, in India, Trump was welcomed with open arms.
Shaking hands, a warm hug.
Prime Minister Modi and Trump's friendship seen in parallel rallies, Namaste Trump in Gujarat and Howdy Modi in Texas.
As we see.
However, Trump's nationalistic anti-immigration and trade policies hindered the dynamic. A return of Trump could mean high reciprocal taxes slapped on Indian imports from the US. Ultimately, a Trump win in November could bring further volatility and instability to the international order. At a time, the world is more fractured than ever before. With Disha Bakshi, Bureau Report, NDTV.
And finally, we're all familiar with organ donations, but along with organs like heart, lungs, liver, kidney, hands can also be donated. And for the first time in North India, Sir Gangaram Hospital in Delhi returned both the hands of a man, a painter, after he lost his hands in a train accident.
A painter might do magic again with colors after a team of doctors did magic on him in the operation theatre. 45-year-old Rajkumar, who lost both his hands in a train accident in 2020, today has got both of them back. His benefactor, Meena Mehta, former administrative head of a prominent South Delhi school who was declared brain dead and who had pledged to donate her organs. Her kidney, liver and corneas have already transformed lives, and now her hands have changed Rajkumar's life.
जब डॉक्टर्स ने बोला कि ब्रेन डेड हो गया है, तो हमें लगा कि जो उनकी इच्छा थी वो ही पूरी करने के लिए ये ऐसा हुआ है. तो फिर हमने डॉक्टर्स को बोला कि नहीं, हम ऑर्गन डोनेट करेंगे. और जब उन्होंने हमें बोला कि इंटरनल ऑर्गन के साथ साथ हैंड्स भी लिए जा सकते हैं, किसी को जरूरत है, तो थोड़ा टाइम लगा ये डिसीजन लेने में, लेकिन लिया गया. और आज देख के अच्छा लग रहा है कि वो हैंड्स भी किसी के काम आ सके.
The meeting between the two families after the successful surgery was a touching moment. The miracle, the first successful bilateral hand transplant in Delhi, was carried out by a team of 10 doctors at the Sir Gangaram Hospital in a 10-hour surgery.
जब से हैंड ट्रांसप्लांट दुनिया के अंदर होने लगे हैं, तब से मेरा एक ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट था कि हम भी अपने हॉस्पिटल के अंदर हैंड ट्रांसप्लांट करें. रेसिपिएंट थे, उनका हमें मैचिंग भी करनी पड़ती है उनकी ब्लड ग्रुप के हिसाब से. तो उसकी हम फिर तलाश में लग गए। तो लकीली क्या हुआ कि हमें हमारे हॉस्पिटल के अंदर एक लेडी थी, उन्होंने जो ब्रेन डेड थी वो हमें डोनर मिली और हमने इस पेशेंट से मैच कर रहा था, तो और इस पेशेंट को हमने किया और ये हमारा सक्सेस हो गया।
Just before International Women's Day, a woman's hands have given new life to this family. With Parimal Kumar, Bureau Report, NDTV.